There is a social fear that has a grip on so many people's minds. I hope you're not stopped by this social fear. Let's talk about fears. Oh my goodness, you can look on the internet and you can look up some sites that say that there are over 3,000 different kind of fears. In fact, there's even a fear about peanut butter being stuck to the top of your mouth. There's just unreal amounts of fear out there. But I want to talk to you about a fear that could have your mind literally paralyzed. Like you can't even take action in your life. You can't even do anything because this fear is just like eating you up and just got you just stuck. This fear costs you a lot of time and costs you a lot of money, and it's probably right now stopping you from even moving forward. The fear is this: what others are thinking about me. Do you know that you worry about what others are thinking about you? You worry about that every single day. Hey, if I do this, what are people going to say about me? Hey, if I get on the internet and start sharing videos, what are people going to think about me? Hey, if we buy a new car, what are the neighbors going to think about us? Hey, if we move into a new house, what's the family going to think about us? There's a constant social fear inside people's minds where they're trying to figure out what is going on. In fact, when we worry about what people think about us, we make up stories. All kinds of stories. We make up all kinds of stories because we actually don't know what they're thinking. So we actually put our mind in a place where it has to make up stories. And then because it has to make up stories, it makes up terrible stories. Like, these people are going to not like me. These people are going to mock me. These people are going to tease me. And we make up these stories that literally cause us to believe the very story we made up is true. And now we not only have worried about what people think, we've made up what they're thinking, and now we think it's true, and then we don't dare take action on it because that story might happen. Wow. And if this is not you, you know somebody who's pretty much caught in the mess of this social fear. Why is it that we worry about what people think? Well, there's a really big reason. Because if people don't like us, then they'll reject us. And if they reject us, then we're not part of the tribe. And if we're not part of the tribe, then we may starve to death and we'll be out in the wilderness by ourselves and the lions and tigers and bears will eat us. I mean, really, we have that kind of weird fear that we're socially going to be rejected. And so we care about what people are thinking about because we just don't want to be rejected. But the weird, dumb thing is, we don't know what people are really thinking. And so we make up a story. Okay, but wait a minute. What if we actually made up a better story? What if we actually, instead of making up a terrible story, what if you got a grip on your brain and you decided to make a better story? What if you decided to think, wow, my family is going to be so excited that I'm getting a new car. Oh, my neighbors are going to love that our family just got a new boat. Oh my goodness, my friends are going to be so excited. I just let go of another 20 pounds. They're going to be so tickled for me. Hey, since we're going to make up a story, why don't we make up a good story? So if you're still creating this social fear and you're creating these made up terrible stories, you're going to choke yourself to death in your progress. You're not even going to try to do anything because you keep thinking it's all going to turn out bad. And people are going to mock you, tease you, and you think they're going to just say all this bad stuff. But you're in charge of your story. You can make a better story. That if you did get online and create videos to help people, that people would love them. That you'll change people's lives. And if you did do something great, that people would be so tickled that you're such a great example. I know right now you're thinking, oh, that'll never happen. So why is it that you believe the negative, but you don't believe the positive stories? I'll tell you why. Us as human beings, we have more negative thoughts go through our head during the day than positive thoughts. We do. We generally are negative inside of our head. But today's a good day for you to get a grip on this social fear and you change your story so the stories turn out good. If you don't get control of your mind, who is? Nobody else is around trying to get control of your mind. And since you're going to make up a story about what others are thinking about you, you might as well make up a better story. Because if not, you're going to stay stuck. The social fear is going to keep you stuck from following through with your dreams, from following through with your goals, from following through with your aspirations, inspirations, all these things. You're going to keep worrying that they're going to think bad thoughts about you. But you get control of your story and make a better story that has a better ending. And since you could call this worry, but how about it's like, wow, I'm excited for what people think about me because they're all super tickled for me. That's a better story. Okay, make a better story today. What you just learned here is a mentoring principle on how to change the course of your thought process. I know how to change thought, and you would do really good if you understood how to do this. So there's 2 steps I got for you. 1, subscribe so you can receive the additional training videos I have coming to you. Don't miss any of these. Definitely subscribe. Number 2, go check out the course that I have called Art of Mentoring. It's a course that will train you about the psychology of how you are and how other people are. Because if you don't know much about your mind, how are you supposed to get ahead in life? Show up and be part of the program, and I'll teach and train you on how to manage your mind. You'll love it. Subscribe.